everybody, Sylvie K, and today I'm going to be making chicken cacciatore to can up for one of my instant meals. I went and checked on all the little baby chickens this morning, and they're all doing fine, so I might as well cook up some of their friends, very distant relatives. So what I'm going to do, in my pot here, I've got about a tablespoon or so of olive oil, and I have cut up a mixture of onions, carrots, and celery, and I'm just going to get them started in here just to saute a little bit. I really don't want anything cooked because it's all going to cook in the pressure canner. And I'm going to add to this right now 2 cans of petite tomatoes. Can of chicken broth. And a can of tomato paste. And to make getting the tomato paste easier out of the can, what you do, you just open both ends of it and then just push it out like that. And then you don't have to leave half of it in the can, scrape it out with a spatula. It's just that easy. No waste. Now this looks like it might be a little thick, so I have some leftover tomato juice from what I canned up the other day, and I'm just going to put the tomato juice in here just to make sure I have enough liquid to cover my jars once they get ready to go in the pressure canner. Now I'm going to bring this to a boil, and once it comes to a boil, I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients, which are some mushrooms and some cut up bell peppers, and I'm just going to add them at the last minute because they're going to cook in the jar and I don't want them to be completely, totally mush. So I'm going to get some garlic cut up here right now and add it to the pot as well. Now after I get this garlic minced and add it to here, I'm also going to add some oregano. Actually, I just decided just to add some Italian spices, blend of stuff. And there's no real set rule to make chicken cacciatore. It's just basically a hunter stew. It's made with chicken, and I imagine in the old days in Italy it was made with rabbit or pheasant or whatever they caught. But since chicken is easier to find, or at least it was until every chicken farm in America is seemingly holding out a chicken slaughter for either made up or real reasons. But anyway, it's just a combination of chicken, certain vegetables. You can or cannot put carrots in it. You can add celery if you'd like, mushrooms for sure, and onions and garlic, and of course chopped or stewed tomatoes. But some people add red wine to it. I don't particularly care for red wine, so I don't have any handy. But anyway, you don't have to use red wine. You can use chicken broth. And of course your bell peppers. And then rather than add olives before I can it. If you like, you can add either some black olives or green olives when you serve it. And this can be served over rice or any kind of pasta or even mashed potatoes if you'd like. So it's something that's easy and simple. It's something to put away for a rainy day, and it'll feed your family and make a really nice, delicious meal. Now this is coming up to a boil, and I'm going to let it simmer here for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to add my mushrooms and my bell peppers, and then just let it sit while I just barely squash my chicken before I put them in the jars. Okay, so this has been simmering long enough. Now I'm going to add my cut up bell peppers and my chopped up mushrooms. Give it a quick stir. I'm just going to set it on the back burner while I very, very lightly brown my chicken. I just want to take the chill off. I'm not really browning this. I'm just taking the chill off of it so it won't be quite so cold when it goes in my jars. These are boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Come back here. Okay, so I got my hot jars over here, and now I'm going to add some chicken to each jar. Now this is my last one, and I've got quite a bit of sauce left over here. Oops. But I may just can it up individually. And I'm leaving a little bit more than an inch headspace on here because I'm sure some of this chicken is still going to render some more juice. And I don't want my jars overflowing. Make sure you wipe your jar with vinegar. Lid on. A hot jar. I don't think these. Now I'm just putting my lid on. Tighten these up like you do lug nuts. Now as soon as that starts to vent vigorously, I'll count down 10 minutes and then I'll put my weight on, which will be at 15 pounds pressure, and I'll process this for 75 minutes. 1.5 hours. Oops, nope. 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Later.
And so there I have 8 more cans of food for my storage. And I think with the leftover sauce that I made, I'm going to cook me some spaghetti noodles tonight and have that for my supper. So that's it for today. Me and the new chickens hope everybody's well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.